Hello again everyone from Tokyo, Japan, and welcome back to Japan Vintage Cam, where you can see it's cherry blossom season. It's kind of washed out last week to the rain and cold weather, but the cherry blossoms are blooming. It's quite beautiful today. The subject of today's video is don't shoplift in Japan, and I'm coming to you from an unusual place. This is Aoyama Cemetery, which happens to be located in the middle of Tokyo and walking distance from where I live. It's a great place to come and see the cherry blossoms without being surrounded by tens of thousands of people. And I think it's a great place to make a video. So the reason I'm making this video is due to a news report I saw on Japanese television a couple of weeks ago. And the news was mostly positive. It was talking about the big increase in the rate of tourism in Japan and discussing the tourism figures from 2024. In 2024, some 37 million people came to visit Japan, and they spent $51 billion during their stays. And of course, this is a wonderful boon to the Japanese economy, and Japan is very grateful that so many people want to come here to enjoy the sights, the sounds, the scenery, and the culture, and they hope more people come. But there were a couple of not so nice statistics which were included in this report. The first one was the rate of retail theft, otherwise known as shoplifting. And in 2024, this increased by some 500%. And this was pretty much entirely attributed to tourists coming to Japan and taking things out of stores without paying for them. Now, if you get arrested for shoplifting in Japan, your holiday here is over. The rest of your trip in Japan will be spent in the custody of the police. All you'll see is the inside of police holding facilities and police vehicles, and they'll hold you until they deport you. Now, unlike other countries, if you get arrested as a tourist in Japan, they're not going to cite you or fine you or otherwise let you go. Your vacation is over. Now, I'll discuss with you some of the differences between the way things work here in Japan compared to other countries, and hopefully you'll learn from these. And when you come to Japan, you'll be very careful to keep your nose clean. The other statistic which increased in 2024 was the rate of missing persons reports, which reached a record level. And all these missing people were foreign tourists, and all of them had been arrested. People were walking around with family members or friends or as part of a tour group, and someone disappeared and couldn't be found. They didn't return to the hotel or to their bus stop or to the cruise ship, and of course the concerned parties make a report to the police, and the police say that they will look into the matter and contact you when the person is found. As I said, all these people had been arrested, most of them for retail theft, and the reason that they disappear is that if you get arrested in Japan, things are very different. The first thing you find out is that you don't have the right to a phone call. You can't let anyone know what happened, and you won't be allowed to contact anyone until the police are done with their initial round of questioning. And this can take hours, it can take days, or it can take weeks. It depends on the severity of your offense and your attitude when you've been arrested. You definitely don't want to give the Japanese police a bad attitude. Japanese police have much more authority than police in other countries. The next thing you find out is that you don't have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. You can eventually contact an attorney through your embassy or consulate, but you don't have the right to have that attorney present with you when the police are talking to you. Thirdly, you don't have the right to a speedy trial in Japan. In America, you can be held only 72 hours before the police have to formally charge you with the crime, whereas here in Japan, it's 3 weeks plus a couple of extra days, taking into account national holidays and stuff like that. So they have 23 days to charge you, and then this can be renewed, and it can be renewed again, and possibly you can be held for months or even a year in custody before they charge you. You can ask Johnny Somali, a guy I did a video about a couple of years ago. He ended up spending some 7.5 months in custody, and his charges were really minor: trespassing and disturbing the business of a restaurant. So Japan really doesn't mess around. In Japan, you can't bail out if you get arrested. And that doesn't matter if you're a foreign tourist or a Japanese. If you've done anything which merits arrest, you're going to stay under arrest until your case is settled. That is, you serve whatever sentence or penalty or pay whatever fine the court gives you, or the case is dropped, or you make some other kind of agreement. But in no case do they release you and you're free to wait at home until your court date comes up and then you show up. So a lot of people wonder why the crime rate is so low in Japan and why it's such a safe place. And one of the reasons, not the only reason, but one of them, is that the consequences of committing crimes in Japan are very severe. So anyway, that's it for my video, and I've got to go and run off and do a few other things today. It's Hanami season, so my family later today will be going to the park, and I'll be leaving this quiet place. Cemeteries are normally quiet, and going to one of the busier parks out in western Tokyo to enjoy the cherry blossoms and food and drink and have a wonderful time. I hope everyone else out there is having a wonderful time, and if you do decide to come to Japan, this is a really good season to do so. But just remember, when you do come here, don't steal and don't do anything to get in trouble. There's no reason to steal here. Things in Japan are cheap compared to other countries, and it's a really wonderful place if you keep your nose clean. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know and I'll do my best to make them. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you tune in again soon.